Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Diecast Review Monday here on Team Motorsports from the new Diecast Review Zone! Well, it's actually a shelf on my desk with a little bit of white vinyl on it, but never mind! It is the new area where all the Diecast reviews are going to be filmed for Team Motorsports for the foreseeable future. And the first car up for review on it is... oh. It's a new Mould Lionel diecast. Well, that can't possibly be that bad, can it? It's on box. Yeah, that's about as much as you need to know about the box. There's no dents or scratches. And this thing got smashed to pieces. Zingy, that's a good word. Oh, excuse me. It's sloppy. I've seen paper customs on YouTube done better than this. Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Diecast Review Monday in association with Race Gear UK, who have sent me this beautiful new diecast here today. As I say, coming at you live from the new Diecast Review Zone. The reason why sometimes I've been a little bit kind of inconsistent with my diecast reviews lately is because I've had to try and film them on my track, which has been moved around a bit, and is currently in the process of shooting the Race Gear 200, so I don't really want to be moving cars around and sort of shuffling the camera around when it's midfielding, so I'd rather just have a separate place. And I kind of miss doing reviews on my desk. Let's be honest, it's where we all started. It's where people like Race Day 2011 still do their reviews now. Old-fashioned style, put a camera on your desk, some diecast behind it, and review the latest one right here. This one right here. And as you can see behind, at the moment, I've got sort of my Diecast Hall of Fame sitting up on the review zone at the moment. I'm not sure this is how it will stay, but for now it's good. Simply for the fact, let's go left to right. This car here is my first ever diecast I ever bought, and it's the reason why I became a Jeff Gordon fan. It's his 1998 Exide Batteries, number 99 Ford Taurus. And the other three are the winners of my NASCAR stop motion races so far. There was Marcus Ambrose, who won the 2013 Spitfire 400. Dave Blaney, who won the 2014 Abbott Ailstorm. And, way back in time, Mark Martin, who won the 2009 Beck's World Shootout, my very first ever NASCAR stop motion race, kind of proper thing like that. And there's also a can of Wake Energy drinks at the back, because they have done some work for them before, and they're really cool, and the drink's really awesome. So, they're kind of my own energy drink. If Ken Block's got Monster, I've got Wake Energy. So, anyway, let's have a look at the diecast we're going to be reviewing today. It's another one from Race Gear UK. They've been very kind to me with diecast this year. Huge supporters of the channel. We love them very, very much. So let's see if the diecast they've sent us today is up to much cop. It is Jeff Gordon's number 24 Axalta Chevy SS. Now this is the one based off his old, this is the Flames livery. It's a really, really attractive livery. It was one of the most eye-catching ones out on the track. But as you'll see when we do the 360 spin around of the box, you'll notice the font on the end of the box there. Yes, that's the giveaway. It's one of the new Mould ones, which have sort of varied quite a bit this year. They've been anywhere between average to utterly diabolical, to be honest. So, let's whip this bad boy out of its box and take a closer look. Voila! There it is, out of its plastic packaging. And, I don't know about you, from a distance it doesn't look too bad. It's... certainly, you could already see the glaring errors on the Kurt Busch one by now. So let's spin it around, shall we? Excuse the ginormous fingers. There we go. The front end, yeah, this front end has suffered a little bit of punching to the face. That right light doesn't exactly look good, does it? Hang on, let's get... we've got a new look pointer for this show as well. Yeah, it's a pen, but never mind. You see there, that light looks a little bit off shape, and the Chevrolet SS writing on the front kind of looks more like a blur. It kind of looks like, you know when comic book artists draw someone reading a book or something, and they just use scribbles to indicate the text. It kind of looks a bit like that, which is not very good. But, it's certainly not as bad as... at least the decals are on the car rather than halfway in the wheel wells. So that's a good start. And certainly I have to say, as we spin around, we look at the distinctive Axalta flame scheme onto the back, Chromax Pro on the back, and obviously AARP Drive to End Hunger, that logo on the back. You spin round. I've only just warmed to that scheme this year, really. I've never been a huge fan of the Drive to End Hunger scheme, but it's one of those schemes you don't really know whether you can criticise it because it's for a very good cause. So it's not like I don't support that cause at all. I do, but it is, you know, I've only just warmed to the livery this year. But I do generally prefer his flame schemes. They're hot, yo. Sorry, that was so bad. I'm going to leave now. I'm just going to leave. Anyway. But yes, as you can see, the flames look really distinctive. It is a very nice departure from his previous flame liveries, where most of the car was red and sort of blue off the back, if you will. This is an overall black car with the flames up the side, either here. They're sort of bluey near the front, and then they're more yellowy around the back here. The distinctive, the unique 24 that's been with us for so long, and it's down here on the front split. It is all the way through. There is no different colour to the splitter or anything, which is really good. one of the many things that annoyed me about the chase this year is they did those stupid variants where they had like yellow roofs and yellow splitters or something. As if fans of those drivers wouldn't already know they were in the chase. Just how stupid does NASCAR think its fans are? Actually, don't answer that one. It would just make me annoyed. But anyway, as you can see, I mean, there's a few glitches on this one, but props to Lionel, this isn't too bad. This is clearly from sort of the... this is not from the initial batch on the new mould, which were absolute turd burgers, pretty much. And stay tuned for a special announcement relating to turd burgers, by the way. I never thought I'd say that. That's a surreal sentence to say. But anyway, yes, this is certainly not as bad as those atrocities. It's actually pretty good, you know. It's not bad. I've seen a lot worse than this. And I think it's helped by the fact that the scheme itself is very distinctive. It's a very sharp-looking scheme anyway, which really helps its cause here. It is hugely distinctive. Let me just reposition it there. There you go. You can get a better view of it there. It's a very distinctive scheme there. It really looks the part, and it looks stunning out on the racetrack. Anything with flames on it, black with sort of flames on it, it's the classic hot rod look, really. So you can't really go wrong with it. And Axalta certainly haven't screwed it up when they designed, well, whoever did design this car, if that makes sense. Anyway, this has been my review of Jeff Gordon's 2014 number 24 Axalta Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet SS. And get ready for more consistent diecast reviews. They will be coming up every single Monday now on this channel, and I'll make sure as best as possible. The only exceptions may be if I've been away all weekend at a race event, I just won't really have the time to film them. But pretty much you can guarantee most Mondays from here on in, there will be a diecast review or two for you to enjoy. You guys seem to really enjoy the double header format. Going to be bringing that back very soon when the opportunity arises. And until then, it's time for me to graft my bollocks off shooting the Race Gear 200. Coming up in a couple of weeks' time, hopefully. I best get down to work. I'll see you guys soon.
This time Winnerbot completely moved, and it looks like Russell Ingall, Evan Chancellor, also moves past him as they're coming. Stop it! Can I pull over a second? Smack your head off the dashboard.